Well, guys, I saw this movie on Tuesday night, the very first night I just had to at 7 o'clock at the Regal Theaters in Riverside, the closest one I could get. And where do I even begin? But the first thing first, I should say this is going to be my spoiler free review. I will be posting a much longer review, spoiler, completely full of spoilers today also. I'm basically going to call that the Shin Godzilla dissection. But so have no fears. This is simply a review to make sure you guys are seeing this, and I think even casual movie fans might enjoy this to a certain extent, depending on what you're looking for. Uh, just wow. Okay, how to start this because I felt so many emotions watching this. Let me just start by saying that yes, this is a really freaking good Godzilla movie. Shin Godzilla, or Godzilla Resurgence, as most people may still know it by, but it's Shin Godzilla, which is in here in America for only a week. Although Mickey, it might get extended because I heard it's selling out quite a bit. My showing was damn near sold out, packed with a lot of fans, and that was good to see. This is a really good movie on a lot of levels, and I think it's worth your time seeing it, not just as a fan, but I think anybody who likes seeing films out of the ordinary might want to enjoy seeing it. And this movie to me is a perfect blend of nostalgia and paying tribute to what's been done in the past, but also bringing a whole lot of new stuff to the table, and that's what makes it so damn enjoyable. Like they put a whole lot of new effort in because a lot of the movies before have tackled, just where he came from, what he is, but none of them have quite tackled it the way this one does, and it's very interesting, very, very freaking interesting. And also at the same time, we do finally see the big man himself. There are a lot of callbacks to the classic Godzilla movies, especially Showa ones. And yes, 1954. A lot of shots look just like the ones you'd see in the past. They even use some of those classic themes, if Kube themes. I thought that I wish 2014 would use just one time, but that was their creative decision choice, and I respect that. But this one, they use those themes. I mean, I had the biggest smile on my face, and of course, I mean that's the thing. This movie, there's so many times either I was smiling, I was on the verge of tears, or just like, holy shit, that is awesome. And despite the monster action stuff, like this movie has some pretty good pacing. Actually, it can be. It's I think one of the longest of the movies ever. Well, actually, about as long as like Final Wars, probably a little shorter actually, and maybe a little bit shorter than 2014 film. It's just about 2 hours. My show time was at 7. I got out almost exactly at 9, a little bit before. And as far as the human angle of the story, I think that was done really well too. You could tell it's definitely a film, born from the Japanese people because there's so much focus on the culture and the current status of Japan, which to me is perfect. This is exactly what we got with some of the best Godzilla movies. 1954 is about post-war Japan, and they nailed it in that movie. The next solo film, which did not come till 1984, 30 years later, Return of Godzilla, it's called. That was definitely about the Cold War time of Godzilla, and now we have this movie which focused on the current Japan as a country that uses nuclear power, that is riddled with bureaucracy and is still controlled by the actions of other states, other nations. I don't want to go too deep into it. Like I said, I want to do it for a section, but the human side of the story is very interesting, and believe it or not, it has moments of comedy and has dramatic moments. And to me, the acting was very freaking good. I mean, like I said, there's a whole lot to enjoy with this Godzilla movie. The effects were great. I will say that for this short spoiler-free review. For Japan's first attempt at a full CGI Godzilla, they did an awesome freaking job. The effects look fantastic. Very few weak points, and I know most people are, so all they think of is the man in the suit, but no, this is a whole new era. This Godzilla in all his forms looked freaking fantastic. The effects were great. The destruction looked very real, which made it all the more menacing. This was just a great Godzilla movie for me. Definitely 10 out of 10 for me. And like I said, if people want to know my opinion compared to the 2014 film, I will do that in the Shin Godzilla dissection, which I will be posting today also. So definitely come and join that discussion because that's going to be a good one. There's so much to talk about with this movie. Like I said, you guys, if you haven't seen it, definitely go out and see it at your nearest local theater. I guarantee you there's one that's playing it not too far away. Uh, and if you've seen it already, like I have, see it again because I know I fucking am because that was hell experience. I would not be surprised if I saw this movie 2 or 3 more times. Who knows, maybe more of a time. It will be done showing any more showing probably by, I think Tuesday would be the 18th. But like I said, if it does really well, who knows? It might get extended. And I mean, the only question I have left about this movie is, well, two, will there be a sequel? And when does that DVD Blu-ray come out? Because I must buy that right now. My Godzilla collection is not complete without it, and it's upsetting. But yeah, guys, definitely go see this movie. It is fantastic. Like I said, this non-spoiler free version. I think I held that deal very excellently. But join me in the discussion for the dissection to get the full details on this movie because it's not to be missed.